Hey people, welcome to the Wednesday stream. It is just after 7 p.m. It's raining. It's like 23 degrees. I'm not exactly sure actually what the temperature is. It's not too hot though. Somewhere in the low 20s, I'm thinking. Maybe someone knows. What's the temperature in Toronto right now? But I hope you're all doing well. Another hump day stream is upon us. Just started raining just a few minutes ago. Hello Chantel, Gertish, John Nicholson. Good to see you. Alan K. Jacques Ashnix. Kyle Walker, what's up? Hello Karen. And everyone really, if I missed anybody. Leo Chung, hello. Jillian, I see. I see Rochelle. Yeah, welcome. William Elliott, Harjot, Eviscerate. Cookies and Chaos is in the house. Jake Eves. E-Story, Ashnix. Color Purple, welcome one, welcome all. And Tiana's here also, hello, hello. And Zach. Dr. Sammy is here, hello. Howard Charco. Ken Lan, how you doing? Yeah, what a bummer. It starts raining as soon as I start my stream. But I did bring my umbrella because I pretty much was expecting it was going to rain on me. It's windy too, because it can't just be rainy, it has to be windy and rainy together. Just a nice gentle rain, you know. Does that even exist? Not in Toronto at least. It's always rain and wind as a combo. Just to make sure your umbrella takes a beating and becomes a major pain in the ass to try and carry around. Hey Cam, hello, hello, and Lighthouse is in the chat. Hello, that's my new way of saying hi. Got Kurt D. You love rainy streams? I wouldn't mind if there was no wind, you know, to accompany the rain. You could just walk along with an umbrella, no big deal. But there always has to be these gusty winds just because it's raining, and then your umbrella gets blown every which way. Blown inside out. Major pain in the ass. Johnny's at the Dundas Square. I'm not too far from there. I don't know if I'd be able to catch up to him before he ends his stream. On Gould Street right now. Church and Gould. Hey Elvis, how you doing? Curtis. You saw Metro at the beginning of the stream, right? That's right. Just when you think you've got me all figured out. I go and flip it around on you. Hey, hello, blue sapphire. Yeah, I hope I don't get soggy anything. Hello, Lorraine and Lee John, Crikey. I'm going to guess the temperature is more like 19 degrees. It kind of feels like 19 degrees to me. That's my guess. $18. That was pretty close. Hey, Miss Lobabob, hello. I don't want the humidex, I just want the temperature, you know? Humidex is not real, that's not an actual temperature. Give me the real temperature. Are they filming something? What's going on with all the cars and trucks clogging up Gould Street right now? Go to the Eaton Center. AP Petrus. Hello, Adolfo. Should I go and try and track Johnny down at the Eaton Center before he wraps up his stream? Somebody doesn't care about that bike, treating it very poorly. The phone won't overheat, and the umbrella should keep it relatively dry. Hello, Ziggy, Carl Roth. All right, let's go under here, get some shelter. Here's some World Cup gameplay. There was a game in Toronto tonight. I think it starts right around now, right? It started at around 7. Hey, the mighty runt. Hey, Hanktown. It's like a watch party here at Dundas Square. Maybe? I thought it was DesiFest at Dundas Square. Maybe that's in the weekend? Maybe DesiFest is on the weekend?
I guarantee there are Christians out there that on Sunday when they should be going to church, they're watching the FIFA game. What kind of Christian are you? That just kind of shows where your heart is at. You say you love God, you don't love God. Who you fooling today? Because if you really love God, you go to church.
That's right. You're not a real Christian if you watch soccer over going to church. Where is Johnny right now? Is he in the Eaton Center? He's ending his stream. Hey, 315 Tricky, hello. He's in the Eaton Center. Oh, hello, Vivian. What's up, Quad Mods? How you doing? Still raining, yep. It's raining just hard enough that I have to keep my umbrella up. Got some World Cup action here at Yonge and Dundas. So I won't have to change the title of my stream. I wasn't sure if I was going to go anywhere near the stadium. Probably not. But I don't need to go near the stadium. I can get some World Cup action right here. Hey, Bradley, hello. Hey, riding reckless. I imagine Johnny is probably just going to head straight into the subway from inside the Eaton Center, so he probably won't be coming outside here. Hey, Mark, hello.
Is that we sin against God. And we see this from the very beginning of the Garden of Eden with Adam and Eve. God created everything good. There was life. They were in the presence of Almighty God. But it was their sin. It's our sin that separates us from God today. Our sin. And the Bible says, God is angry with the wicked every day. The Bible says, your sin will find you out.
Hey, Christos.
Your sin will find you out.
There's some miniature soccer here. It's miniature soccer, look at it.
Whether in this life or the next life, your sin will be exposed. And you will have to stand before God and give an account. What's his name? Our salvation, Jesus.
It's an art to share that.
Yes, sir. I do agree.
So do you believe in anything? Do you believe in any higher power?
I do. Yeah.
The miniature soccer guys are actually trying to wrangle religion onto people. Hello, Lena. All right, a bit more quiet over here. Walking along Dundas. Hello, Ella. Yo, yo. And Jefferson, how you doing? Josephine upgraded to Metropolis Dweller. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you very much for the upgrade, Josephine. Cheers, Josephine. Welcome to Metropolis Dweller tier. Thank you very kindly.
Excuse me. I'm gonna have to ask you to delete me from there. I don't want to be on there.
I don't think I even saw you at all,
Yeah, well,
to be honest.
if you have seen me,
Well, it's live, right?
well,
It's
then,
live.
Then I passed you.
Well, I didn't even notice you. I wasn't paying any attention to you
Respect, sir.
whatsoever.
It doesn't matter whether you were paying attention to me. I'm on your video. You haven't asked me permission. I'd like you to take
I don't need to ask permission. This is a public place, and
Yes,
I'm
but
live
you're
streaming, right?
live, right?
Yeah.
So you're publishing.
So it's already gone, right? It's already happened. So there's nothing I can do about it, right? Sorry, buddy, I can't roll back time and delete you from a live stream that you've already appeared in for like 1 second. I'll just get out my old time machine. We'll just go back in time there, no problem, pal. Hey, Lucia, hello. What's up, Epic Nation? Hey, Canadian Rapid Transit, is that what I saw there? Yes, Canadian Rapid Transit, how you doing? And we got good afternoon in the house. Good evening, good afternoon. Hope you had a good morning and a good afternoon. Yeah, that's the case a lot of the time. They're shady people doing shady things and they don't want to be caught on anyone's video doing shady things. That's often the case. Or sometimes they're just paranoid, you know, they have mental problems, whatever the case may be. I didn't even notice that guy at all. But somehow he thought he was the main character in my stream. I didn't even take note of him for 1 second until he came up to me. Hello, Yvonne. Even if he's on witness protection, people with eyeballs could still see him out in public, right? If he's out in public, people are going to see him no differently than my camera lens sees him. Good afternoon sent 10 gift memberships. Holy moly. Thank you once again. Good afternoon for being so awesome. Gifting memberships. We've gifted so many memberships. So welcome to the 10 new members. Maybe some of you are former members who have been brought back into membership. Some of you might be brand new members. In any case, welcome back. And thank you again. Good afternoon. Good evening to you. Hello, Carol, Grady Robinson. It was raining when I started the stream, Jillian. A bit before I started the stream. Hey, Mr. Adams Apple. There's that wind. Hey. What's up, Mr. Majestic? What's up, don't eat the squid? A hunk of burning love. Alrighty, University Avenue, we're stuck in the middle. Stuck in the middle with myself. No, he wasn't wearing a mask or anything. He was just a middle-aged, scruffy looking guy. Looked a bit rough, you know, a bit weathered, like he lives on the streets, basically. All right, Epic Nation. I can make a car honk compilation, yeah. Including some of the record-setting long honks. Those ones that just go on and on for like 30 seconds to a minute. Someone just leaning on their horn. Hey, Jasmine, hello. Perfect timing, Jasmine. Because in a couple minutes we're going to get a good look at a certain something. That sounds a bit fishy, right? You're going to get a good look at a certain something.
We went to it before. It was like the same thing.
Walking in the rain on Dundas Street. Another video for the Dingus playlist. Yeah, I haven't been like keeping up with that. I think I've had a couple dinguses I didn't add to that playlist. Hey, get to the tower! Get to eat! Hey, Wing Zero. Hey, Gary, hello. Yes, that was the certain something. We'll get another look at it here at McCall Street. Even a better look, I think. Yeah, that barely qualifies for the Dingus playlist, that encounter I had back there. He just sort of went away after I said my piece. He knew he was defeated. Hey, later, Mr. Adam's Apple, and hello, Max. Yeah. Looks like I have no choice but to stream in the rain. I think it's going to be raining all evening. I could have streamed earlier, but I was too busy being lazy sitting around the apartment. Let's get some shelter under here at the AGO. Hello, creative mistress. Okay, we've surpassed 300 concurrent viewers. Wednesday evening, a wet Wednesday evening. We got rain, folks. We got rain. Lucia, hello. Old Rot Gut. It's a right whale, right? Right? I found out today that besides humans, the only other mammals to experience menopause were a few different species of whales or dolphins, like the orcas, the killer whales. They're part of the dolphin family, like beluga whales. Just like 3 different whales and human beings experience menopause. I thought that was interesting. It was just from a YouTube video I watched today. A YouTube video about orcas. Hello, Canadian conservative. Oh, I didn't see what was going on, Vivian. I did not see. Yeah, no name calling, you know, that's a no-no. You can't call people in the chat names. Especially when you're not joking. Sometimes if you're joking and they know you're joking, that's one thing. I mean, these little feuds that have been going on in the chat just drag on and on forever. It's been, what, a couple of years that these animosities have persisted between certain people? Come on now. It's a rainy Chinatown here. Hey, what's up, Van Smythe? Just very light rain. Just a sort of drizzly rain that you need to keep the umbrella open if you have gadgets. If I didn't have my gadgets, I probably wouldn't bother with the umbrella, as you see most other people here. They're okay just to walk in this, but my gadgets would get pretty wet just with this drizzle even. Alan K, $3. Happy Hump Day, aka rain-soaked walk. Happy Hump Day, or aka Thursday Eve. Thank you very much, Alan K. Cheers. Here we got Picard. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Hello, La Pousse. What's up, Toronto? Yeah, don't want my gadgets to turn into those nasty gremlins. That's also why I never stream after midnight. Never ever stream after midnight. I always think of that movie as a Christmas movie. I include it among my Christmas themed movies if I'm in the mood for that sort of thing. I'm not really a Christmas guy. I don't really celebrate Christmas, but at that time of year I do sometimes like to watch some Christmas themed movies, you know. And that's one of them that I consider watching. What's up, Bill Chow? Mark M, hello. Yes, Gremlins. Totally a Christmas movie. Is that right, Toronto? Holy. I did one stream in a snowstorm that almost killed a gimbal. I thought it did kill it. And I went out and bought a replacement gimbal. And then before I was ready to trash the other gimbal, I thought I'd try one more time to see if it would turn on, and then it surprisingly turned on. I was like, oh, I guess it's not dead after all. It came back to life just to make sure I didn't throw it in the trash, I guess. It just needed to dry out really, really, really good. Hey, Farshid, hello. Dundas and Spadina, the heart of Chinatown. What's up, Mohammed? I'm just trying to think of which way I want to go. Maybe I'll go north. I went west a couple streams ago. I went east last time. And south. So this time I'll go north. Hello, Brent. Yes, we're in Toronto, that's right. Chinatown. Hello from Sarnia. 38 degrees in Baghdad. That sounds about right. We had some hot weather like that here in Toronto not too long ago, but today is cooler. Look at this.
Donations are greatly appreciated. Help keep it going.
I wish I had some on me. I'll just show everyone on my stream your work here. It's really amazing. It's very amazing work. Look at that. So if you'd like to donate to this gentleman here, you can come to Spadina Avenue in Chinatown. If you happen to come across this. That is really cool. Look at that. Jeez. Hey, John Rocks, hello. This one is amazing here. If a big gust of wind comes along though, it might knock things loose. I just never carry any change or anything on me ever, cash. No cash at all, really. I'm fully a tapper now. In the native tradition, that sort of work is called inukshuks, right? With rocks, stones and rocks. They call it an inukshuk. But he's using more like city type materials, you know, cinder blocks, things of that nature. An urban inukshuk, I guess. No, they don't glue it. They just find little grooves and valleys in each piece to fit them together where they just grip one another and balance perfectly. Hey, John Gordon, hello. If they glue it, they're frauds. It's easy enough to find out. Just give it a little shove with your finger and see what happens, right? But then you'd kind of be of a dick, though, if it fell over and it wasn't glued. It's like, oops, sorry I wrecked your art, pal. Hello, Jonathan. It's just using friction, you know? Friction and gravity. Hey, Tom Seeley, $5. Thanks for the walk, Ken. Have you visited Chinatowns and other cities? Yeah, actually. I've been to Ottawa's Chinatown, Vancouver's Chinatown, Edmonton's Chinatown, Calgary's Chinatown, London, England. I've been to that Chinatown. Montreal, I've been to that Chinatown, yeah. Trying to think of any other... I don't think I went to Chinatown when I was in New York though. I don't know, I just never made it to Manhattan, Chinatown. Never did go there. Thank you for the $5, Tom Seeley. Much appreciated. Hey, Rob Mahoney. Hello, Taz from Rio. How you doing? Yeah, never been to Winnipeg's Chinatown. Most of the other Chinatowns I've been to, though, are pretty small and not too lively. Like, there's not much to them, to be honest. Toronto has one of the biggest, liveliest Chinatowns that I've ever been to. Even the old Chinatown in Vancouver is kind of dead now. At one time that was one of the biggest, busiest Chinatowns, but it's close to the dreaded East Hastings on the downtown east side, and suburbs such as Richmond in Vancouver, the outskirts of Vancouver, have kind of had a lot of the Chinese businesses migrate out away from the old Chinatown. So Vancouver's old Chinatown is pretty sketchy and quiet now. Not much going on there. Montreal's is kind of busy, but it's really small. It's more like a little tourist area, really. Hey, thank you, John O'Meara. You like your house? I have been to Dundas and Shaw, yes. Many times. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Bill, about the Vancouver Chinatown. Like the Toronto Chinatown here is still a functioning neighborhood, you know? It's not just like a tourist area. It's an actual busy functioning neighborhood. It's changed over the years, of course. It's not as Chinese as it used to be, but I think it's legit. You never had a Krispy Kreme? Yeah, they're good. I mean, they seem a bit fresher than Tim Hortons, maybe. I think Tim Hortons just warms up frozen donuts now. They don't make them from scratch anymore. Hey, Paul Blunt. Yeah, I've never been to the Boston Chinatown. I've never been to Boston. This is a throwback to the days when Spadina Avenue was a Jewish area here. Before it became the heart of Chinatown, it was a heavily Jewish neighborhood. See, this dates back to 1950. And there's still a lot of synagogues around the neighborhood throughout Chinatown, Kensington. Kensington also was heavily Jewish at one time.
Yeah. I'm glad Jeremy. I know.
Is that your favorite art supply store? Am I going to Metro or Freshco? I don't know. Probably neither. I don't think I need to go to any place. I'm still good. I'm still stocked up. Hey Tim, hello. And Crikey. Crossing college. Go for old time's sake. I haven't been here in 2 days. I think it's time I went back just to catch up on the memories of Freshco. Tonight might be a pasta night, I'm thinking. I have to find a new show to watch. I finished this show I was just watching called Succession. I'm sure some of you have seen it. It's a pretty popular show. So I just finished watching that. Hey Sibor, hello. I'll let them pass. Yeah, it was a good show, just kind of a depressing show about a very dysfunctional family. A very rich and very dysfunctional family. Yeah, that's right, U of T. There's a library for Jeanette. I know she's not in the chat, but maybe she'll see this at some point. What's up, R10 Gaming? I thought the company in the show, Waystar Royco, reminded me a little bit of like of Rogers. You know, it has like so many different divisions, like media and like Rogers has like sports and media, TV, phones, you know, like, you know what Rogers has all kinds of stuff under its umbrella. Alright, I'm gonna explore a little bit here. Let's see where this will take us. I mean, we're going into the campus here, but I've never gone this way before. Never have I ever. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this building from this angle before. Kind of funky looking.
Basically building a conference system.
Yeah, that library branch back there is one of the nicest ones in the city, I would say. The heck? I'm in the back alleys and bowels of the University of Toronto here. I think that was a big steam tower there we just looked up at. A lot of the buildings downtown use steam power. And there's a few spots where they vent steam in these big cooling towers, I guess you could say. Hello, Aaron. Some like it steamy, and some like it streamy. Hopefully everyone here tonight likes it streamy. Hey, Sapand, hello. You know how on that show, that medical show that was really popular, it had like McSteamy on it and McDreamy. I never watched it, but a lot of people seem to really like that show. I'm sure some of you know the one I'm talking about. So maybe I can be McStreamy. It wasn't ER, was it? It was like another one. Some hospital show in Seattle or something like that. I just never watched any of those sort of hospital dramas. It's just not my cup of tea. Hey, Dynamics and Francis, hello. Alan Kay, there it is. Alan Kay. Grey's Anatomy, that's it. Grey's Anatomy. Didn't watch a single episode of that show. That's why I couldn't think of the name of it. I just remember hearing about McSteamy and McDreamy because all the women who watched the show just were gaga over these guys, these doctors on the show. Whew, smells not good here. What's going on with the U of T? Why does it stink? Why you stink, U of T? Most doctors are homely looking. I don't know if I'd go that far, but they usually don't look like the doctors you see on these TV shows. A lot of them kind of look like nerds, you know? Just sort of nerdy looking people. Hello, Marla. Pamela and Jollikins. You're tidying up. I won't be walking for a while yet. In the rain. Toto Roots. Good evening. Here's Fort Book. The giant turkey. Whew, I'm feeling the humidity really kick in a lot more now. After walking around for an hour and 13 minutes. I feel it. Patrick Dempsey. I remember him from that movie Can't Buy Me Love. He was so skinny in that movie. And then he became this hunky guy on Grey's Anatomy. That's sort of like a classic 80s movie, you know? Can't Buy Me Love. A Beatles song featured in the movie. All right, continuing up St. George, U of T campus. Hey Scott, how you doing? You know what movie just celebrated its 40th anniversary? Just like last week or the week before? Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Came out 40 years ago. Hey, hello Derek. And a Beatles song was also featured in that movie too. The guy who played Cameron in Ferris Bueller was also in Succession, the show I just finished watching. He was playing a 17-year-old on Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but he was actually like 29 years old, turning 30 when the movie came out. And now he's like about to turn 70. Cameron is a 70-year-old man now. I think the girl who played Ferris's girlfriend, Sloane, she was the only one who was an actual teenager when they made the movie, but she was 19, so she was almost not a teenager anymore. The rest of them were all in their 20s. Hey, Chris Mills. Life proves me. Let me try and get this quote right without screwing it up here. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Heading up towards Bloor. Maybe I'll keep walking north up St. George though, a bit further. Eric Dane, yeah, he played one of the doctors, right? Like Mick Steamy, was he Mick Steamy? And Patrick Dempsey was Mick Dreamy. He was also the dad on Euphoria, the dad of one of the characters. That's a messed up show, holy moly. I just finished watching that too. Here's the Shoe Museum. Museum of Shoes. Bata Shoe Museum. Yeah, I saw that dude with the umbrella, yeah. I like how the U's look like V's. The Sausage King of Chicago. I love that snooty waiter during that scene. Or maitre d', I guess he was the maitre d'. Kind of want to watch that movie. Maybe I will tonight. Celebrate 40 years of Ferris skipping school. Bow, bow, chicka, 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 chicka. Bow, bow, chicka, 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 chicka. Hello, Gloria. How you doing? I think I got your number. I think I got your alias. that you've been living under. What's with this giant table? It's huge. It's like way too tall to sit at. It's like a standing table. St. George. It's a lot of older apartment buildings all along here. Some pretty funky looking ones. These sort of retro futuristic designs that were popular in the 1960s. Is the rain dying? It's still coming down, but very, very lightly. Kind of a neat looking building here. Christian Science. They have a whole big building here. Much nicer than the Scientology building. That one looks like it's about to fall down. The old Scientology building on Yonge Street. Mark S. Hey, later, Christos. This is the same stream. Same stream. Here's a fraternity house. Is that Sigma Delta Epsilon? Is that what that is? Not Lambda, Lambda, Lambda. Probably too busy partying to think about cutting the grass. St. George Towers. I wonder what the rents are here. Whoa! My umbrella is flopping all over the place here. 214 St. George Apartments. I bet you a one bedroom here is like $1,700 a month. Maybe even more. A studio is probably like $1,500 a month. Hey, D Stu, hello. Hello, Joseph. I haven't walked along here in quite a while. It's kind of nice. It's a nice street with some nice old buildings. Like some annex style old historic homes. I just want it to stop raining a little bit, just for like a half an hour. That's all I ask. Just give me a half an hour of not having to lug this umbrella around. Look at this one. What a mansion. Hey, Charlie Volt.
Hello. You cannot video.
What?
You cannot video this property.
Sorry? What are you saying?
It's a consulate, sir.
Yeah.
Are you videotaping?
I'm doing a live stream.
Actually, you are not. You cannot use video property.
I can't live stream this building from the sidewalk?
No, sir.
Really? I think from the sidewalk I can do anything I want, actually, if I'm in public. Maybe if I'm on the property I can't, but this is a public sidewalk, so I can live stream anything from the sidewalk. So that's just how it is. Don't tell me I can't live stream a building from a public sidewalk. Just because it's a consulate. Who gives a shit? I made sure to turn around and show the building too. It's like, yeah, I'm on the sidewalk, pal, so you can flap your gums all you want. Hey, Raphael, hello. He came out from wherever he was, in his little security booth or whatever, just to come and tell me that. any walktubers or streamers are ever in this area, make sure you point your camera at that building when you walk past, as you walk along the public sidewalk here. Right on, Epic Nation. It's like the security guards at the Bay Adelaide Center downtown. They tried that shit on me too. No, I cannot photograph these 3 big skyscrapers in the heart of the financial district. No pictures allowed of these big office towers. And I said, well, I'm on the sidewalk. I'm pretty sure I can take a picture of any building I want from the sidewalk. I don't even know what consulate it was, to be honest. I've never really taken note of it before. On St. George Street, so I'm kind of curious to know what consulate it was. What consulate is on St. George Street? North of Bloor, between Bloor and DuPont. Yeah, this area is always a bit on the quiet side. We're well north of Bloor here. Just a residential street here along St. George. DuPont is right there though. Hey, Randall King, hello. Was it the Chinese consulate? Well, they don't supersede the laws here in public places, so they can hire all the uninformed security guards they want to. It's not going to stop me from walking along a sidewalk streaming. I don't know if I can ask Google while I'm streaming. What do we got? 357 viewers. Over an hour and a half into the stream. Thanks again, everyone, for checking out the rainy Wednesday walk here. Feeling a bit more humid now. I'm definitely sweating, unlike last time. Yeah, if you're enjoying, that's awesome. Hope to see you in the next one. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. It is free to subscribe, of course, and you can come and say hi in the chat if you want after you subscribe. Hit the notification bell also, that way you'll be notified when I go live usually 3 times a week. And the other 4 days of the week I post a pre-recorded video. So every day basically there's a walk you can watch. Hey, Transit Mobile Scooter, hello. Got No Clue is here also. No, I didn't hear that, Jillian. I don't even know what a tachys is. What is that? Should I know? Am I out of the loop for not knowing what that is? Am I missing out? Should I eat one? What's up, Barbarian? Do you like Doritos? Kids are getting sick from eating them. Why is that? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Hey, Peter, hello. Even back then, really, they're trying to intimidate people in their own neighborhood. What a bunch of dipshits. Now I'm going to be on a most wanted poster inside like the Chinese government or something, on the government website. Oh no, watch out for this intruder. This long-haired, bearded, shady-looking character. Hey, Jeanette. I was talking about you earlier when we walked past a very nice library branch. The Lillian Smith Library branch on College Street. One of the nicest libraries in the city. Your name might have come up. But thank you very much The late evening snackies. Hello to me and everyone, and hello back to you. Thank you very kindly, Jeanette. Much appreciated, Jeanette. Snackies, can't go wrong there. Thank you very much. I should turn that into a short. Security guy tells me I can't live stream past the Chinese consulate on a public sidewalk. Cookies jinx the weather. Thanks a lot, Cookies. You're bringing the chaos. Living up to your name. Bad, bad Cookies and chaos. Bad. Ugh. Ugh. Soggy cardboard, soggy dog poop. Like landmines all around here. Avenue Road. Let's go down here. South down Avenue Road. Yeah, you're not doing it right if you're not hunched over. That's the only way to do it. The more hunching, the better. Hey, B-banger. Yeah, that's how it feels a lot of the time these days, coming back from a restaurant. I rarely go out to restaurants for that reason, really. Every once in a while, though, I might do that. I just have a few choice restaurants that I like to go to. I can't stand the restaurants where they sort of look you up and down and judge you as soon as you walk in. Like, are you cool enough for our restaurant? Are you rich enough for our restaurant? What's up, math doctors? And hello, Susie. Welcome. Little do they know, yeah. Don't you know who I am? I'm the one who continues. Now give me your best table. I wonder how often celebrities use that don't you know who I am thing, you know? When they're not getting the special treatment that they think they deserve. Go to Burrito Boys. Well, the Burrito Boys that used to be by my place, the one that closed down, they did know who I was. They knew exactly who I was. Within that one location, word got around that I was the guy who talked about Burrito Boys all the time on my channel, so they always knew who I was. I always got nods and smiles, and this one girl who worked there would always just punch in my order without me even saying anything because she knew what I liked. It was very nice. I would just walk in and she'd see me and she'd wave and then run over to the cash and wham bam boom, I wouldn't have to say anything. You're the cookie girl. I kind of miss her. She doesn't, well, that business is gone now, that location is gone, but she left there a while before they shut down that location. Where is she now, I wonder? Where is she now? Hey, Marlette, hello. Oh, this building here. That's just a couple of floors above ground. That was going to be a very ultra luxury high-rise condo. Like maybe the most luxurious condo in the city. The design, each floor was really high. They had really high ceilings on every floor as part of the luxury factor of the building. And it fell through. They were building it on spec. And they can't finish it. So now it's sitting here dormant. They couldn't pull it off. especially now that the market is in the toilet, right? So all the workers are gone, and the site is just sitting here dormant for now, and no one knows what's going to happen to this now. It might sit like this for a long time, unless some other developer comes along and takes over, buys it out, and probably builds something different, right? It won't be like the same ultra luxury building it was supposed to be. They'll probably end up building something much more conventional. But it's still in Yorkville, so it'll still be a nice building, I'm sure. They're not going to build like some cheap-ass building. But it won't be the super fancy building that was originally planned. Maybe it'll be a upscale rental building. An expensive purpose-built rental. That's my guess. It's too bad though, because the design was really, really nice. You could tell it was like a very upscale luxury condo from the design. What's up, A Spectator? How you doing? Oops. Sudden drop in signal there, just randomly. Go under here for a second, get some shelter for a moment. All right, the signal's back. We lost like 100 viewers in just a matter of 30 seconds.
Yeah. Like even if I'm down here, like split up research.
They didn't show up, that was next week.
Hey, Neville, hello. Check out the old 57 Chevy there. I'm pretty sure that's a 57. That's one of the cars I do recognize from my childhood when I was a car aficionado. I think I have a model, an old model of one of those cars. Hey Tony, how you doing? It is 18 Celsius. I used to like cars when I was a kid, right? I just lost interest in cars. After all cars started looking the same, I just sort of lost interest in them. When I was a kid, cars all kind of looked different from one another, all the different companies, you know? Now I can't tell one car from the other, they all look the same. Jeanette, another super chat. $5. Gonna get ready for bed, have a fab rest of my evening. Awesome, Ken and pals. And you have a fantastic rest of your evening as well, Jeanette. And thanks again for the second super. I can get even more snackies now. Have a great night, Jeanette, and thanks again. Hope to see you in the next one. Cheers to you. I like this intersection here. All four buildings on all four corners are nice to look at. Got the ROM there. That one there. Got the nice old hotel there. You got the old church here. Very nice. Hey, budgie flight. As the rain died off enough for me to close the umbrella. I don't think so. I think it's still raining a bit too hard. Hey, we just hit 2 hours. 2 hours of walking in the rain. Thanks again, everyone. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Whether you're a new viewer or a long-time viewer. Definitely helps if you do hit the subscribe. And all the other buttons, obviously, if you do subscribe, like, notification bell, you know the drill. Come and say hi if you want. Thanks, Miss Loba Bob. I'm not sure if I'll make it to 3 hours tonight. We'll see. I think 2.5 is a sure thing, though. The Mink Mile. Hey, welcome back, Kyle. power bank issues here. I have to keep it tucked in my waistband when I do these streams in the warm weather. I have no better place to put it. And then once I'm walking, it gradually starts to work its way down and wants to fall down my pant leg. So get back up here. Hey, Advisorate. Are we going to get heavy rain, really? It's just been like drizzling the last 2 hours. Just enough for me to need the umbrella. It's kind of annoying. At least if it was heavy rain, I'd feel justified in having this umbrella open. We have a little crossbody purse. I have a crossbody thing also. I also have a crossbody bag. Maybe I'll put it to use for my power bank. Dane Bloor. What's up, Robo Wabba? That's one of the fun names to say. Robo Wabba and also Miss Lobo Bob. Two of the most fun names to say. Robo Wabba, meet Miss Lobo Bob. Lemon Pledge, hey, long time. At least it feels like a long time. you're doing well. Right, Young and Bloor. Down Young. Yeah, no more bay. They're all gone. It was depressing enough when just this location closed down. And then they all closed down. You can still see the old sign, the outline of the old sign there, when it just said the bay. Lisa. Now we're on Bloor East. This light drizzle. What's up? What? What? Who? Where? When? It's a good thumbnail. Oh, thank you, Budgie Flight. Just our last second thumbnail. Oh, it's Ibn Jurgensen. Hey, hey, hey. Now you're what? Oh, good to have you in the chat, no matter what your name is. What? No matter what. I guess I'll just leave it at that. I like this eastern end of Bloor. Just needs a few more restaurants or stores to kind of liven it up a bit, you know? Hello, Williams. Williams E. Verson. Williams E. Verson. I'll try to pronounce it properly at least once. Ooh, check out the lights on the Manulife building. I guess it's Pride colors. It's either that or some World Cup coloration. Getting darker. Coming this way, I think it is. It's probably going to the same place that other fire truck is going. It's at least a 2-alarm call. Trucks coming from 2 different stations. the darkness. It's getting darker. You like the night walks better? Yeah, I think a lot of people prefer the evening or nighttime walks more so than the daytime ones. I do for the most part also, which is why I usually do them in the evenings. Alright, we're going south. There's the Waystar Royco of Canada. Hey, have a good night, Karen. Take off my shades. Looks a lot brighter out here now without them. Yeah, walking has always been just an easy thing for me to do. Since I was a kid, I've been a big walker. Even when I didn't work out all the time, I was still a big walker. I don't work out every day. I work out maybe 3 days a week. Like with weights. The other days I'll do like little things like pull-ups or push-ups, you know, just to kind of keep things tight. Tight! Gotta keep things tight. I did work out today though, before the stream. Did a nice upper body workout and some squats with a dumbbell. Just felt like giving my legs a little something something. I just want to maintain basically what I have, you know. I'm not trying to get bigger really, I just sort of want to maintain what I got. I don't want to get soft. I don't want to get soft in the middle now. Soft in the middle. When the rest of my life is so hard. Beer belly, beer belly. Yeah, gonna bust out the short shorts. We're bringing the 80s back. The short shorts with the little stripe down the side. Oh yeah, I know that's what everyone wants. Yeah, root beer belly, yeah. Oh, thank you, Jollykins. That's very kind of you to say. BBRYY. Burberry. Trying to pronounce that all in one word, but $5. Stay dry. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I'm staying pretty dry, I think. My gadgets are doing okay. My feet are doing okay. I think we're good. Thank you very kindly for the super. Hey, 69% phone battery right now. Nice. Here is assertive. It's getting kind of poofy. A bit poofy, I think. Yeah, that's the song where Chevy Chase is lip syncing to Paul Simon's song. You can call me Al. I think they blew the whole budget on the video just getting Chevy Chase to be in it. Because other than that, there's not much effort to the actual video. They're just sort of sitting there. It's funny though, I like it. It's a good video for what it is. Man walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle now when my life is so hard? Hey, what are they doing here? It's a movie or something. About a movie or a TV show. Van Smythe. We're just heading down Jarvis. There's the Keg Mansion. I wish I believed in ghosts, because that looks like the ultimate haunted house, you know? They say that it is haunted, but, you know, I don't believe in such things, but I wish I did. Hey, have a good night, Jerome Berry. My favorite part of that video is when Chevy picks up a glass and takes a sip, and then he pretends like next to him there's a drum stand, and obviously it has an open top, but it looks like a table, so he puts his glass and just lets it go. It just falls right through and goes down to the ground. Just classic Chevy Chase. Here's where those fire trucks were going. Let me tend to my power bank here. My power bank is being annoying. There we go. Gimbal to straighten out. Straighten out. Be good. Be good. No, not that. There. Jeez. Gimbal is acting up. It's being annoying. It's doing things that I don't want it to do. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, hey. No, no. No. Go. Have a good night, Jerome Berry. Rain, 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 rain. Well, it looks like I'll get home before the heavy rain starts, if that's actually on its way. On YouTube. I don't. I'm on YouTube though, yeah. Am I on TikTok streaming and then do I have change? Never heard that combination before. Got a nice smelling candle. Tim, $5. Ken, it's your boy Tim towards a 6-pack of delicious Zivia root beer. I don't think I've tried that brand. I'm intrigued. Thank you very much, Tim. There I am. Cheers to you, Tim. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'll have to try that brand. It's hard to flip my camera around with my umbrella holding hand. I have to use one finger. I have to gently tap it with one extended finger. But cheers to you, Tim. And hello, Hannah. Here's the ballet school here. Sometimes when you're walking past, you can see all the ballerinas going through the motions up in the windows up there. Xavier is quite good. I watched a video today about the Pop Shop. Remember that Pop Shop? When it was first around in like the 1970s and early 80s? That version of the Pop Shop? I know the brand is back now, but there's a video about how it originally started and became popular. I remember going to the Pop Shop. Yeah, it was big in Northern Ontario. I used to go to the North Bay one, obviously, and in Cochrane when I was visiting my relatives there. We always made a trip to the Pop Shop. That video was on your feed, Hercules. Yeah, I think it was making the rounds around the YouTube algorithm. I think a lot of people saw that video today. Yeah, it started in London, Ontario, so that's where it began. In 1969.
No, but it is kind of like weirdly. There was something I was wondering about.
Across Carlton. Yeah, I'll have to try this Zevia brand. This is a Hampton Inn and Suites now. This hotel has changed names a bunch of times over the years. It's kind of an old building here. We're at Gerard and Jarvis. Here's the infamous Hooker Harveys. I went on a date to Hooker Harvey's one time. This co-worker of mine that I was talking to, we decided to socialize outside of work, so somehow Hooker Harvey's came up and she was all intrigued because she didn't know the whole story about Hooker Harvey's and it was new to her, so I told her the legend of Hooker Harvey's, and then she wanted to go there, so we ended up going there on a date to Hooker Harvey's. Just so she could experience it. Cheap date, yeah. She was into it. She wanted to go. Who am I to say no, right? And then she wanted me to take a picture of her standing outside of the restaurant, sort of like gesturing up to the sign. So I still have that picture. Her excitedly gesturing up to the infamous Hooker Harvey's. Yeah, there weren't any hookers around though. That was sort of after the, you know, the hooker times. But she still wanted to go. Yeah, that heyday was coming to an end right around the time I moved here. Right around 2010, that's when it was coming to an end. Because I remember you'd still see some of that activity around that corner when I first moved here, but within a few years after that, it was pretty much all gone. The action is around Sam's. Yeah, all sorts of action around Sam's. Every kind of action you can think of is all around Sam's right now. I still contend, if you want an experience, go into that Sam's store after midnight on like a Friday or Saturday night. You will have an experience. And in the summer, preferably. You got it. You know it's always a good time, cookies and chaos. Haven't had any complaints yet. Well, thank you. Lots. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the thumbnail. That was just a totally last second thumbnail. Alright, we're at Jarvis and Dundas. Do 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 do. Almost home. It's almost time to pack the guns away for another evening. William Elliott. Oh, I got that song in my head. Papa John's. Only been one time have I ever had Papa John's pizza. It was okay. Infinity Mart. This opened up where that other store used to be. The one that had no employees, where you would just use an app to get in and out, right? This one has actual employees, though, I can see. I noticed these are popping up all over the place now, these Infinity Marts. To infinity and beyond. I wonder how the Infinity Man is doing. You remember him? Him and his infinite bodily functions. And the shuttered Fillmores, now a relic of a bygone era. Is that right? They don't have prices. Odd. Well, maybe I'll wrap it up here. We didn't quite make it to 3 hours, but pretty close. In front of the empty shell that was once the legendary Fillmores. I hope you all enjoyed the walk tonight. A rainy Wednesday night. Rained the entire time. But at least it wasn't pouring, so, you know, could have been worse, I guess. But I hope to see you in my next stream on Friday, weather permitting. So thanks to everyone for watching. I had a lot of fun wandering around, chit-chatting with you all, staying dry for the most part. Hope to see you in my next pre-recorded premiere. That'll be tomorrow night at 7:15 p.m. So hope to see you in the live chat for that. The video is not live, but the chat will be live. And a big thanks to the mods, Vivian, Alan K, channel members, new subscribers, old subscribers, everyone really. And thanks to those who supported with Super Chats, Super Stickers, and channel memberships. 10 new channel members tonight, courtesy of Good Afternoon. So yeah, until next time, I will continue. Right, have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all again soon. Cheers to you. To infinity and beyond. Night all. And also thanks